County Commissioner meeting for February the 5th, 2024 is now in session. Would you stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, good morning, everyone. I'm Gary Merrill, President of the Board this year, and to my right is fellow Commissioner and Vice President Barb Lewis, and of course, our Administrator, Tracy Davies, and Deputy Administrators, Don Houston and Eric Hostetler with us today, as well as our clerks, Brandy and Jennifer. Jennifer?
Resolution number 24-79, in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held January 29th, 2024.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 24-79. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton is absent today. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today, so that brings us to item number 3. Resolution number 24-80, in the matter of approving purchase orders and announced certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM-APR 0202 and memo transfers in batch number MT-APR 0202.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 24-80. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-81, in the matter of canceling the Delaware County Commissioner session scheduled for Monday, March 4th, 2024.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 24-81. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton is still absent, sorry. Resolution number 24-82, in the matter of approving a travel expense request and a fixed price membership agreement between the Ohio State University John Glenn College of Public Affairs and the Delaware County Child Support Enforcement Agency.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 24-82. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-83, in the matter of appointing a deputy apiarist and approving an agreement with Dan Curtis for apiary inspection services for 2024.
So moved.
Second, discussion. I'll just add that this is a really important thing. Bees are under stress throughout our country, and in the state of Ohio, this is a step we take to try to monitor the health and the volume of bees we have in our state, and obviously they're very, very important. So with that, I call for the vote.
Vote on motion 24-83. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
And I believe he's done a good job, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Well said.
Resolution number 24-84, in the matter of determining the size of the Delaware Morrow Mental Health and Recovery Services Board.
So moved.
Second, discussion. I'll just make a brief comment. There were some changes in the state law regarding the size of the boards of this particular organization, and they've determined they want to stay at the 14th level. So it's just simply a resolution that was passed last week by Morrow County, and we're passing it today just to put in writing that the plan is to stay at the 14 board size. So with that, if there's no other comments, vote.
Vote on motion 24-84. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-85, in the matter of approving a transfer of funds for job and family services.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Bob Anderson with Job and Family Services. Excuse me. This is our quarterly transfer for shared services and expenses paid out of Fund 224. Then each quarter we could just run it through our system and determine how much needs to be reimbursed, and we transfer those funds over.
Okay.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-85. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-86, in the matter of authorizing the use of the Delaware County Safety Grant funds to purchase equipment for the Administrative Services Record Center Department and approving a contract for the purchase.
So moved.
Second, discussion. Vote.
Good morning, Commissioners. Don Houston, Deputy Administrator, and we're recommending your approval of the agreement with Crown Lift Trucks of Columbus as well as the approval of the amount for purchase of this lift truck of $25,375. This would come out of the workers' comp safety grant that we have internally for purchases that will improve our safety with lifting of the boxes in the box storage area.
I see we have the head of our records with us today. Anything you want to add?
No, Don explained it quite well, thank you.
Okay, thank you. With that, no comments, call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-86, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Resolution number 24-87, in the matter of approving and authorizing the county administrator to execute and submit an equitable sharing agreement and certification for the Delaware County Sheriff's Office.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Dean Stelzer, Delaware County Sheriff's Office. This is an annual report we need to file with the federal government documenting any activity with our federal forfeiture funds. We still do receive a small amount here and there when we work with the federal agency on drug-related crime. And there's a forfeiture of funds or property. And the annual report needs to be approved by the county administrator. This resolution authorizes that.
Okay.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-87, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Resolution number 24-88, in the matter of approving the use of a procurement card for the Economic Development Department.
So moved.
Second,
Morning, Commissioners. Justin Navi, Director of Finance. This request would authorize the issuance of a procurement card for a new employee in the Economic Development Department.
questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-88, Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Justin.
Resolution number 24-89, in the matter of awarding the bid and approving the contract with Westech Engineering LLC for density current baffles supply contract for the Delaware County Regional Sewer District.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Tiffany Mag, Director of Environmental Services. So we received two bids for this work. The low bid was West Tech at $187,765. We're going to install these baffles in-house over a period of about 8 weeks. This is for the Allen Creek, the 4 clarifiers there.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-89, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye. Thank you,
Thank
Tiffany.
you, Tiffany.
Resolution number 24-90, in the matter of awarding the bids for the engineering materials for 2024.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Morning, Rob Riley, Chief Deputy Engineer. Throughout the year, we use a number of different road maintenance services, and we have traditionally bid for some of these more common services such as curb and sidewalk repairs, guardrail installation, pavement striping, and tree clearing. So we received bids for these services. Looking at comparing them to last year, we saw a few new bidders this year that we did not have last year. In general, we saw some prices drop, some increased, but overall did not see any significant changes versus last year. So we would ask that you make a award to all the responsive bidders, and then we will go to the lowest bidder for the particular purchase order we need for that particular work item, and then we'll get a price and authorize them to do.
Assuming they've demonstrated good performance. And
Absolutely.
any other questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-90, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Resolution number 24-91, in the matter of approving right-of-way work permit summary sheet.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Just 8 utility permits for you today.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-91, Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Resolution number 24-92, in the matter of approving an owner's agreement for Howard Farm Section 4.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
This is a 17-lot phase of Howard Farms, which is located in Berlin Township off of Cheshire Road, being developed by Homewood Corporation.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-92, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Resolution number 24-93, in the matter of authorizing the purchase of equipment for the engineer's office.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
We had two pieces of equipment budgeted in our budget this year, a track steer loader and a mower. We have a price for both of those through some different cooperative purchasing contracts that are available nationwide, and so we'd like to go ahead with the purchase of these two items.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-93, Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-94, in the matter of awarding a bid and approving a contract between the Delaware County Commissioners and Strasser Paving Company for the project known as Del CR 13-5.02, Worthington Road and Lewis Center Road improvements.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
So this is shaping up to be a pretty busy construction year for us. This first contract involves the intersection of Worthington Road and Lewis Center Road. We will be building a peanut-shaped roundabout at this location. Traditionally, there's been some severe crashes at this intersection, and so this is a very important and very welcome safety improvement. We received 5 bids for this contract. The low bid was about 4% under the engineer's estimate, and this contract will be about 90% federally funded, which is good news.
That's always good.
We better ask for the timeline.
Yeah, he's not here,
Yes,
so
since
we'll ask
Mr.
him.
Benton's
Yeah.
not here. So this work will probably begin this summer. We have some utility work and relocation to do that will have to happen before we can start building the road improvements. The completion is actually April of 2025. That's to allow time for the utility work, but we're sure hoping we can get it done this year.
Thank you. Call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-94, Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-95, in the matter of awarding a bid and approving a contract between the Delaware County Commissioners and Double Z Construction Company for the 2024 culvert supply contract.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
So we, as a matter of routine operation, replace some small bridges with our own in-house crews and equipment, but we do receive bids for the manufacturing and delivery of box culverts. These are precast concrete box culverts for 3 different locations. One is on North Galena Road, one is on Fontenelle, and the final one is on Doolin Road. We received 2 bids for this contract. The low bid was actually about 28% under the estimate, which is very good news. And so the bidder will provide the box culverts, deliver them, and actually install the box itself. We'll do the rest of the site work with our own crews.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-95, Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-96, in the matter of awarding a bid and approving a contract between the Delaware County Commissioners and Boss Excavating and Grading Incorporated for the project known as Del TR 409-2.73 Green Meadows Drive.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
I know you're familiar with this project. This involves extending Green Meadows from the Home Road extension up to the Lewis Center and North Road roundabout. We received 7 bids for this contract. Low bid came from Boss Excavating, and they were well under the estimate, at about 22% under the estimate. Conveniently, Boss Excavating is also doing the site construction work on one of the nearby development projects, so that will allow some efficiency there. Time frame, I would expect them to get to work probably starting in March, and that work will go throughout the summer. We are still waiting on one permit from the Corps of Engineers, and as soon as we get that, we'll be able to complete the project. But as of now, the completion is this fall. We're hoping to get it done more quickly if we can get that permit sooner.
Boy, that's great progress. East-west connector. Great.
Any other questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-96, Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-97, in the matter of awarding a bid and approving a contract between the Delaware County Commissioners and Shelley and Sands Incorporated for the project known as Del CR 123-01.30 Hyatt Road Widening Project.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
This project involves the section of Hyatt's Road between Stites Road and Sawmill Parkway. We'll be widening that section to a 3-lane section to allow for the left turns into a couple of new developments in that area. This will be paid for with County Road and Bridge funds. Low bid was from Shelley and Sands. The bid was actually just 1% over the estimated cost, but we did see a pretty good grouping of bids at that level, so we're confident that the estimate was okay and recommending award.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-97. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye,
Thank you.
thank you.
That brings us to administrative reports.
Nothing today.
I don't have anything either.
I'm sure Eric Costello will have something to fill the gap that you two created. Eric? I take that as a no.
Yeah.
Commissioner Lewis?
Yes. I attended a MORPC meeting last week. It was of the eastern part of MORPC. There are several counties in MORPC and also cities and townships. And so this was the eastern portion of this, of MORPC getting together, and it was really interesting. We were in New Albany and heard from the city administrator, and New Albany has really grown over the years. I mean, that was a very interesting history, and look at them now. So the various entities discussed some of their challenges and also their accomplishments, and so it was really a good meeting because we could all talk amongst ourselves too, which really helps to learn what others are working on, and so it was a very good meeting, and that's all I had.
I just have a couple things. First of all, we didn't meet last Thursday, but Tuesday evening, Commissioner Benton and I were at the Sunbury State of the City, and I cannot tell you how impressed I was with how professionally it was done and what a great job the mayor did. He did a fantastic job of representing and presenting Sunbury, the city now. Was a village till a few years ago, and there's a lot to be excited about in Sunbury, and there's a lot to be excited about as far as the administrative level over there, and the mayor's doing a great job, and I applaud the whole team over there. Well done. Wednesday, I will attend the Genoa Business Association meeting that Wednesday morning, and there's a lot of other things going on, but I'll limit to those two things, and we do have need for executive, I understand.
We do. Resolution number 24-98, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of appointment of a public employee or public official.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 24-98. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye. We are now in executive session.